voices that are in my head saying, do this, do this, do this, is like all the things that I got to do to be great or to prove my worth or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They were like silenced, and I was able just to focus on a task, if that makes any sense. And I was like, whoa, like that was probably like the first time I could say that the voices in my head were quiet, you know, and it was nice because like you could just focus. And so like ADHD shows up in like younger boys normally, like with impulsiveness, like dangerous impulsiveness, or like lack of concentration, focus in school and stuff. So, but with girls, like they don't see that, but it manifests more as they're older, you know? So anyways, I don't know what else we were talking about from that. Someone's gained weight. Actually, I'm 201 pounds right now. I've actually lost weight, but you know, hey, cool. It's whatever. Gotta love it. Outfit reveals are bubblegum 360s. I'm scrolling back up. No, I don't have the tortoise yet. My neighbor actually did find a turtle in her yard that her dogs were trying to play with or whatever. But I think she put it back into like the woods and whatnot. And I didn't see that post in time. And I was like, oh my gosh, like if I would have known she had a freaking turtle in her backyard, I'd been like, Diane, I need that turtle and I need it now, you know? I might be doing Saffron training calls today, possibly. So, what's wrong, someone? I mean, I'm not wrong. I mean, you're not wrong, Brandon. Like, you gonna buy me that turtle? You buy that turtle, you like content for life. Too funny. First of all, don't ever wish your wife to be like me, because your wife is not me and I'm not your wife, and I'm not the next girl and she's not me. Your wife has your wife's qualities, and whatever is about her, you should hone in on that. Yeah, Xavier, definitely. If you're insulin resistant, you would have to go with tirzepatide. If not, you're just gonna waste your time with semaglutide, because like my mom, she got on semaglutide. But another thing is, you know, you can get skin tags, right, from like friction on your skin. Normally like in your armpit, maybe on your neck, possibly, like anytime that you have like constant rubbing, right? But I had noticed, and so she went on semaglutide, and I was telling her like, she's kind of put on some weight in her last few years, some definite weight, right? And I've been trying to like help her, like, it's okay to use tools. That doesn't mean you're weak. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean you cheated. It doesn't mean you didn't put in the hard work, you know? But anyways, but then I noticed like she was kind of getting some skin tags, and like skin tags in areas that like shouldn't have skin tags. And that's also a sign that you're insulin resistant at like a high level. When skin tags are popping up on your body that don't get friction, like, you know, like sometimes it's just going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm not saying that like everyone who has a skin tag on their body is insulin resistant, but as a person who maybe needs to lose weight, if you're getting skin tags where it's not common, that's a sign that your body is insulin resistant. There's like a whole thing on it. You can Google it, research it, and it'll show it. But anyways, so I've had skin removal. Yes, these were the size that I was before they deflated. I just lifted them and refilled them back up. I think the thing is, like, with the side effects, like my sister noticed when she first started taking it, she started at a low dose, like 2.5 milligrams a week of tirzepatide. She was a little nauseous the first day, had a little bit of a headache, or when it's time for her shot, she'll get a little bit of a headache. Excuse me. But the thing is now that it's in your body has to adjust to it too. So that's why you don't just shoot up to 5 milligrams, 10 milligrams. Like you kind of need to stay at 2.5 for a couple of weeks. go to 5 for a couple of weeks, then go to 7.5 for a couple of weeks. Like, you can't just like, oh, dang, nothing worked this week, jumping up. That's when people get sick. And that's when people are like, then they're getting like, where they're not eating and like anything at all. Then their intestines are like shutting down. That's when sulfur gut comes in. So the biggest part is like, have to get your protein, have to drink your water, and start slow. What do you want me to do on live? Do you want me to not talk? Do you want me to just sit here quietly? Like, that don't make any sense. But everything down here, like I said, skin removal, yes, but all this is me. Saffron, possibly later today, but not right now. Because I'm supposed to here soon go actually help a friend finish building a kitchen, an outdoor kitchen, right? And at 2 o'clock, I have a doctor's appointment. So if I do, it probably won't be until after, I would say 4 p.m. and later today. Countdowns are with Galaxy. KY, do bubblegum and you can. This one or on Panther, Saffron? Oh, okay. So training calls through here, I normally don't do because connection, I just feel like there's like a lag. It's a little weird. I do training calls on Panther. You can see that on my X, the link for that. Or you're hearing my phone go off. That's Snappy. I do training calls through Snappy. Thanks, Max. No, I'm from Texas. Oh my goodness, what is going on today? I have of course, because, oh, thanks, Kay. Let's see, 1 second, hang on. Oh, okay, so since you did that one instead of the bubblegum, I'll still do it. But I know y'all were talking about, would I ever get them tattooed? I did see, hang on. Hang on. I did see, it was this really neat one this girl had on her trap to her shoulder, and it was like this cute little line, and then it was like a half of a sunflower, and then it was like a cute, like this, like a line tattoo essentially, right? And if anything, I thought about maybe something similar to that, you know, like on my back one, like I feel like that one's not, it's mostly always covered up. If anything, I thought my arms, but if not, then I was like, that would be a cuter one to go on my back since it goes this way versus a vertical tattoo in the back. And then if anything on my arms, after a year, I would probably just work on the scar camouflage. But yeah, I do have this tattoo. I have a sunflower and a monarch butterfly there. And I have Psalms 56. 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 Oh, by the way, no. Technically, I didn't really clean the fish tank. I did do like a little quick algae scrub the other day, and then it actually got better, right? Can you believe it? It got better.